He's certainly got, experience. He's won that major trophy, and he must have confidence in his own ability, and he will improve that Wolfsburg side if he's playing at his best.
Costa does manage to get the ball back to Thiago. And Costa on the ball again. Brazilian flair and lots of speed. And in the back of the net, finally! Well, peeling away in joy is Iron Robin. He's back from injury and he's back scoring again. Well, he was unhappy during the first half, Thomas, but he is very happy now.
I think that was his motivation. A disappointing first half, and he probably said to himself, this second half, I'm going to raise my game. I want to score this goal and show people how good I am. And he certainly proved that within a few minutes.
Well, early in the second half, it is Bayern München, not offside. Lewandowski was involved, Robin was involved, and it was Iron Robin with the decisive touch.
Again, great ball in from Costa. You see his style, very, very good. Viorino's a quick player, but Costa's even quicker, gets the ball into the box, and Lewandowski there irritates the keeper, and Robin reacts the quickest.
Well, Cohen Casteels will be very unhappy, but Iron Robin will be absolutely over the moon. It's 1-0 to Bayern München in the Super Cup. Interestingly enough as well, at the end of that move, Douglas Costa ran straight back into David Alaba's position until he got back there.
Well, and that's what I mean with good understanding. He's only just arrived at the club, but he immediately knows what he has to do, what his job is. And that's not always the case with new players coming in. Also, language can be a problem, but to me it looks so easy for him. He's got the energy still, and that's why his work rate's very, very good. I think he's been one of the best players today.
Shot from Andre Schürrle. That's the first effort that we've seen for probably about 10 minutes from Wolfsburg. It was on target, but Manuel Neuer will take a better shot than that to beat him. The thing about Manuel Neuer, he can make a mistake from time to time. His bogey opponents are probably Borussia Mönchengladbach in that regard. And he does seem to only make it once per game. Oh, and what a goal! And they are back on level terms. And it's Nicholas Bentner. Well, the walls are roaring, and the Volkswagen Arena has really come to life. With just a few minutes remaining, it's Wolfsburg who level things up, and this has got very interesting now.
No surprise the cross comes in from Kevin De Bruyne, but what a finish here. I mean, a bit surprised that it actually happens to score the equaliser, but the finish from Nicholas Bentner, unbelievable, but also great ball from Kevin De Bruyne.
Well, Nicholas Bentner has not exactly set the world on fire since arriving at Wolfsburg, but he's just in colours. It's a step up for a penalty as well. That's showing some nerve. Let's see if he's got it. Arturo Vidal, and he does score. Welcome to Bayern München.
Well, Castells was close, but it was a very good penalty. So close to the post. Hard for Castells to get on at the end of it. It's 1-0 Bayern.
Not a dramatic penalty, but wonderfully placed. I mean, they don't all have to be Panenkas.
Well, Rodriguez is the penalty taker for Wolfsburg. Usually he puts them away. Does he do it today?
Well, it is Rodriguez up against Manuel Neuer. 1-1. Both teams off and running in the penalty shootout in the Super Cup 2015. That was calm and confident from Rodriguez.
I thought Neuer is cool and calm, but Rodriguez certainly is up at that level.
Xabi Alonso Will he still have that slip in his head? Alonso to make it 2-1. And it's saved by Casteels. Or maybe he did have that penalty in his head, because he didn't quite hit it as firmly as he might have wished.
Well, it was a great save from Casteels, but I have to admit that Xabi Alonso didn't have a great game this evening, and he wanted to place it in the middle, which is not the most stupidest of move, but Casteels put up his leg and he saved it.
Now De Bruyne. De Bruyne inches Wolfsburg closer to the Super Cup. And now Iron Robin has some real pressure. Iron Robin really needs to score this one, and he does. Well, they're still in this, but Andre Schürrle is now going to step up. Three penalties taken each, but one missed by Bayern. Schürrle makes it 3-2 in the shootout. Well, there's confidence coursing through. It comes down to the captain now. Philipp Lahm missed. Well, he didn't quite miss that one. It was confident enough from Philipp Lahm.
Well, yes, he missed a few in his career, but this one he put away nicely. Gotta say, very well taken, this one.
Well, Max Kruse is going to be the next. Kruse. Well, that was done with some real class. Well, Bayern have to score this one now.
Well, this might be the last penalty of this game. If he doesn't score, game's over.
Well, Pep Guardiola.
To be honest, he had a very good game, Douglas Costa.
Well, Pep Guardiola can barely look. Douglas Costa to keep Bayern in this shootout, to keep them in the Super Cup. And he does. Nicklas Bendtner, the man who scored the equaliser, will be next up. That was a confident penalty, though, from Douglas Costa. Here he is.
Is he going to chip it in the middle?
Well, I think that he can become a real Wolfsburg hero.
I think he wants to do it in style.
Nicklas Bendtner for the Super Cup, and he gets it! Well, it's Nicklas Bendtner's night, but it's Wolfsburg's Super Cup. DFB Cup winners, and now DFL Super Cup winners. Well, jubilation in the Volkswagen Arena, and Pep Guardiola comes to yet another Super Cup and leaves without his hands on the trophy.
Not his competition, as it seems. Very disappointed, because up until 2 minutes before the end, they had their hands on the trophy. Different story now.
Well, how things turn around with 89 minutes on the clock. Nicklas Bendtner, whose season last year was, well, underwhelming to be perfectly honest. Didn't play a major role in Wolfsburg getting to the DFB Cup final and winning the final. And now he's scored one just before the end and scored the winning penalty in the penalty shootout. Well, as we said already, this may be Nicklas Bendtner's year. Well, there is the